Roblox. Doors. It's a really popular game on the platform, full of freaky monsters and little kids with zero self-awareness screaming into their microphones. So today I asked myself, what if I rank every Doors entity based on if I would date them or not? Sounds cursed? Well, too bad I already made the tier list and you're going to sit and watch like the good little consumer you are. I dropped out of college to make this video and will be evicted from my closet soon, so please like this video and subscribe so I can afford to live in my parents' basement with the roaches. So, let's begin. First up is Figure. He's around this tall and he doesn't have any eyes, and he screams a lot like your mom when I did the funny with her. Now, all you would have to do to survive a relationship with Figure is to just shut up, something most edgy 16-year-old girls can't do. But I'm an edgy 19-year-old guy, so I can manage just fine. The only thing that puts me off about Figure is those sharp teeth, which means giving me head is out of the picture. He also rips your head off if you're a little too loud, and he loves spending his time harassing people in the hotel's library, which I too love harassing random people in public for the funnies. Overall, he's violent, loud, and emotionally unavailable. I'll put Figure in C tier. I could fix him, but I won't. Next up is Seek. Seek only has the one eye, which I don't judge. I only have one testicle. Now, Seek is around your height, which might make a few feminists angry, but fear not, as Seek can shapeshift into any size and shape imaginable, making love time very interesting. He also chases you around the hotel and the mines, so there's no doubt in my mind Seek loves to chase. Instant S tier. I'd let him break every bone in my body and thank him for cardio after. Next up is Guiding Mommy. I mean Guiding Light. Guiding Light doesn't really have a gender, so they can work both ways. They also don't have a physical form and only talk to you after you die with some very good advice on how to survive and stay alive. Guiding Light also lights up the way during the Seek chase, so they are clearly very helpful and they obviously would do anything in their power to keep you alive. If that doesn't say green forest energy mixed with I'll wait for you on the other side, I don't know what will. Instant S tier again. Next up is Rush. Everyone's favorite loud boy. He's technically just a PNG with dark particle effects, and he stops for no one. They don't call him Rush for a reason. He causes the lights to flicker, and he's so fast that the camera starts shaking, so that will probably excite a few of you when it comes to bedtime activities. He's fast, kills you instantly, breaks the lights. That's a horrible partner if I've ever seen one. D tier. I've seen better commitment from microwaved popcorn. Next up is Ambush. He's like Rush, but with my ex-girlfriend mixed in there with the way he keeps coming back over and over and over again. He's loud and sounds like a vacuum cleaner, and that huge gaping mouth of his is giving me not so safe for work ideas. Though the fact that he keeps coming back in my room over and over, causing me to keep hiding in my closet over and over until he finally decides to leave, is annoying. And I'm not here to play games, which is ironic, considering I'm literally playing a game. D tier. Talk about rebound. Next up is Eyes. Eyes is just that. A floating pair of eyes in the form of another PNG. Doors really loves to use PNGs for their monsters, huh? He doesn't like to be looked at. His April Fool's voice lines says as much. Which works in my favor kind of because I love my alone time, but touch is my love language, which is why I'm banned from 48 of the 50 states in the US. So unfortunately, Eyes is going in A tier. Next up is Screech, the most annoying little entity in the entire Doors game. He sneaks up behind you in dark areas, makes a little psst sound, and then takes a big bite out of your face if you can't find him in time. This is not relationship material at all. Although all those little tendrils he has might make a few of you happy for bedtime fun. Other than that, D tier. Next up is Dupe. He hangs around behind fake doors most of his life, and by most I mean all. One little knock and he slaps you so hard you see your future, and it isn't very bright. Not only is that rude, but I'm a masochist, so I'm willing to let it slide. No one knows what his true form looks like, so it adds some mystery. Is he a super hot model, or is he a Discord moderator who hasn't seen the light of day in ages? It's probably the latter, since all he does is spend his time behind a door and never comes out unless it's to hit you or something. C tier. Next up is Halt. This Casper the Ghost knockoff isn't so friendly, although much like Seek, he does chase you around for a bit. So he's definitely the guy you want if you want to feel desired. He's also blue, which is my favorite color, and he has some pretty nice bright eyes. He also spends his time in the dining room of the hotel, so he might know a thing or two about cooking. For those of you who love a dominant person, Halt will tell you which direction to go in the form of a visual cue. This big arrow that pops up on your screen occasionally telling you which direction to go to. B tier. Ghost me anytime, King. Next up is Hyde. By the way, Hyde looks like this. Yeah, he's not pretty to look at, but he spends most of his time in a closet, so you don't have to look at him 99% of the time. He's also very rude as he kicks you out of whatever place you're hiding in if you spend too much time hiding in it, which in certain scenarios can definitely get you killed. Talk about being rude and inconsiderate at the same time. So basically, he's ugly, insecure, and he hates sharing. D tier. Next up is Jack. He's one of the rare Doors entity in that he has a 1 in 200 chance of appearing in any closet you open. By the way, I managed to get the badge for meeting Jack, just a little flex. When he does appear, he lets out the most blood-curdling sound ever and hijacks whatever closet you were about to hide in. I honestly don't mind a prankster as long as he has a 1 in 200th chance of appearing anytime I want to hide in a closet from rush or ambush. He also doesn't do any damage to you, so he's pretty chill. Oh, and he has a normal name, a tier. He probably has a driver's license, unlike your bum ass. Next up is Timothy. That little friggin' spider that manages to actually scare me every once in a while. Like I said with Jack, I don't mind pranksters, but this little insignificant creature actually does damage when he scares you. How does a spider hurt me but not the literal demon in the closet? No idea. Game logic. D tier because bedtime fun is completely out of the picture because it's very obvious someone isn't going to make it out of this alive and it's not me. Next up is Snare. No, just no. It's just a bunch of spikes coming out of a patch of dirt. D tier. Moving on. Next up is Sally. Also no. She's a literal child. Next up is Shadow. He's a shadow and he only appears rarely and only for like a second. So D tier. I have no time for emotionally unavailable apparitions. Next up is El Goblino. He's just like me because we both speak Spanish. Honestly, he's pretty adorable with those big yellow eyes and pointy nose. He's also pretty small, so a perfect person to cuddle with. He's also very loyal to his friend Bob, who we will get into in a minute, so he's loyal, funny, bilingual, but he has a girlfriend, or wife. It's unclear, but he talks about a love interest and waiting for her and hoping to see her one day. He really is a green flag, and I hope he reunites with his lover someday. Until then, D tier only because he's taken. But if he wasn't, S tier. Oh, also, he really loves collecting gold, so he's also rich. Next up is Bob, the best friend to El Goblino. As you can see, Bob is dead. A skeleton. Yeah, it's unknown how he died. El Goblino is very inconsistent with his stories on Bob's demise. Also, El Goblino is convinced that Bob is somehow still alive, so he might be schizophrenic or in denial. Either way, Bob is getting into D tier because I'm not about to dry hump a skeleton in front of his goblin best friend. Next up is Jeff. He also hangs out with El Goblino and Bob. He runs his own shop where you can purchase stuff for gold. A businessman. Not only that, but he has a tip jar that you can fill up, and it gives you a badge saying Jeff can now go to college. So not only is he a hustler and a businessman, he also wants to go to college. Now, we only see Jeff as a pair of eyes and some tentacles, so that might excite a few of you weirdos watching. He also hates having a light shined right into his face, which, who wouldn't? S tier. He has his priorities straight unlike you, Sandra. Alright, now I lost enough brain cells making this video talking about PNGs like some BTS fangirl ranking, which member she would let impregnate her, so I'll leave this video here. If you guys want to see part 2, like this video and subscribe so I know you guys love my unhinged tier list ranking. And with that being said, goodbye. Now go play Fortnite or something, I got better things to do.